Hi, good evening, everyone. Today I am going to tell you about teachers' education. So many people throughout the world have spoken about students' education, students' skill development, students' capacity building, and how students will increase their potentiality, how students will increase their concentration power, how students can be disciplined, how students can be moral, how they can be what I say, punctual, how they can be respectful to their parents and teachers and seniors and elders. All these things are problems. Yeah, these are the problems definitely before the academicians. Maybe he or she may be a school teacher, a primary school teacher, a high school teacher, maybe a college teacher, or maybe a university teacher. Yeah, we the teachers definitely often face these kinds of problems. But now I am not going to tell about the students' problems. Why? Because it seems to me not the students, teachers. It is teacher who actually shapes and who actually makes a student perfect. How? Let me tell you about that. You see that there is a saying that if a good education can change the life of a student, definitely a good teacher can change everything. So a good education may change the life of a student, but a good teacher can make or can shape or can change everything in society. Because if a student gets a good education, if a student gets or have a good teacher, and who will inspire him, who will motivate him, who will love him, and who will show him, who will guide him the right path, the right direction. Actually, students are very young. Students are definitely very innocent. It depends on us, with the parents and with the teachers. We actually shape the students. How we do all these things? Let me clarify, and why I'm talking about teachers' education or teachers training. Why I'm giving too much importance? Because you see, my aim is to see India as a superpower by 2047. By 2047, India needs to be a superpower. India's economy should be at least $25 trillion. But how? When I am observing closely the education system in schools, particularly in West Bengal, I find that so many lacunas, so many problems, so many troubles are there, because they are not being created by the students. Rather, being the head of an institution, I find that many of the problems are being created by the teachers. With my folded hands, I am telling, I am not insulting anyone, any teacher. I am not humiliating, or I am not disrespecting any teacher. With due respect to all my teachers, all my respected teachers, and it's not that in an institution all the teachers are like that. A few teachers only creating troubles, a few teachers only doing problems. Because before that, let me tell you a story. Just a day before yesterday, I went to see how the classes are going on at around 4 p.m. because it was the last class. I found that some students, young students of class 8, 9, 10, were just gossiping and they are they are moving in the corridor of the school. I told them that why are you moving? Why are you not in the class? Whose class is this? This is will not. We have some teacher. One teacher has called us for dancing, because they are preparing for maybe for 15th August for independence. They are preparing. But you see, students of G classes, while move and gossip and chat and shout, then it becomes a discipline problem. Then I went to the staff room and I told them, the concerned teachers, you have class in class 8, you have class in class 9, and you have a class in class 10. So I said that why you are not without why you were just here gossiping and moving and loitering. they said that, sir, we will now practice dancing, and we will now practice music. And then I told the teacher why. I saw that during class one teacher was talking over telephone, but he knows when the bell of the school was rang, then definitely he knew that his class is there, eldest class is there, and it was the last in the very first day, in the month of January. So he knows his class, his routinal class he knows. But instead of going to the class, he was gossiping over telephone. Maybe it's an important telephone, but instead of going to school, going to attend his class, he was gossiping. Another teacher, he said that, yeah, some girls will dance with me, while other 4 or 5 boys are there. They will just sit. I think, so give them some work. If you want to teach students dancing or music, so you can give some work to the students so that they read. But they were just gossiping in the class, and they are making nuisance in the class. But this is the situation. This is the situation in I cannot say about West Bengal, I cannot say that in other schools, but this happened in one of the schools in West Bengal. But you see, and the problem is that if, being the headmaster, if you want to say something, then what would happen? Then all the teachers will be together. They once wrote a letter that if you tell one, if you if you indicate one, and if you tell something to one teacher, then it means that you are telling all. You are not. If one teacher doesn't go to school, the headmaster, being the headmaster, he could not say anything. Why the headmaster will not be able to do anything? Because there is no provision. Yes, there is provision. He can show cause, because the government of India, in the Gazette notification, the power is there. But you see that in 2 cases this happened in my tenure as a headmaster. I found that when there was such kind of problems, then I asked the president that what is going on here. We should take some disciplinary action. I said, do compromise. I have to compromise with the students. I have to with the teachers. I have to compromise with the education of the education or learning of the students, who are the backbone of the society, who are the future citizens of society. So I have to be adjustable with the teachers. Okay. So in another cases also, I burnt my face. That's why I am not afraid, but there will be a problem. There will be administrative problem. The teachers will stop working by the leader, by one leader, teachers leader. So these things are happening. These things are happening in schools. So that is why I want to give emphasis on teachers' education. Teachers should be good. Teachers should be sober. Teachers should be punctual. Teachers should be obedient. Teachers should be moral. Teachers should be moral. Teachers should be ethical. Only then, if the teachers are ethical, if the teachers are disciplined, if the teachers are sincere, then definitely the students are sincere. Then the students are disciplined. Then the students are moral, right? So all those things, yeah, definitely there are many pundits who have spoken about teachers' qualities, good teachers' qualities. What are the good teachers' qualities? As active listening, adaptability, collaboration, creativity, empathy, engagement, focus on growth, lifelong learning, patience, preparedness, respect. All those are the qualities of a teacher. Yeah, definitely these are the qualities of a teacher. But at the same time, I want to say that a teacher, at first a teacher, he himself, a teacher should be disciplined. He should be punctual. He should regularly come to school. And if there is any problem, if there is any maybe he or she has any problem, maybe in family, maybe in on road, so he or she should inform or intimate the head of the institution or head of the institution immediately, that sir, I am having this kind of problem, so I will not be able to come today, so that provisional classes can be made well in what is advance, right? So many teachers are not informing the head of the institution. So these are creating problems. It means that some teachers are not disciplined. First thing. Second thing is that many teachers are not punctual. You see, everywhere in West Bengal, our prayer starts at 10:40 a.m. But instead of 10 forming, many teachers are coming by 10:45. Some are coming 10:50, and some are coming regularly, even more than that, even after that. But before 11 past 5, 5 past 11, it means that before you put red ink or late mark, before that they are coming, but they are not attending prayers. What will you say? If you say anything, they will say, we are ladies, we are women, we are having so many problems, and my son's homework was there, this was my problem, that was my problem. If you being a headmaster, a male teacher or male headmaster, if you want to say something, there will be problem. The teachers will shout. One teacher particularly will shout, and he will take other teachers and other good teachers in her in her fault. So in this way there will be chaos and it happened several times. It happened. So these are the problems. These are the problems being faced. So that is why I say that a teacher at first, not I am talking about the students, I say that a teacher at first should be disciplined, because he should come to school regularly, and he should, if he cannot come to school, he should give prior intimation to the head of the institution, right? The first thing. Second thing is that I say that punctuality is another thing. He or she should definitely, there is rule, there is government provision in Gazette that every teacher or every teacher, including the headmaster, should come before the prayer line, before the prayer, and everybody should attend the prayer. But many teachers are not attending prayers, and this has become a practice. And though the headmasters or headmistresses are having their powers with them, they are very few are applying, because if they want to apply, then there will be problem, because the president will not support, the party will not support. Even in Bikash Bhavan also, they will say that you may at first you make a resolution, and then your majority should be signed, and there will be and then you send through DI or sometimes through directly to them. So it's a long procedure. So you will have to kill your valuable time. You will have to bring disturbance in your life. You will have to make hell your life, and the teachers en masse will create problem, will not cooperate with you in any work. So this is the actual fact. And as a result, that the students are suffering as a whole, and the students are suffering. It's not the fault of the students. Actually, it's the fault of a few of us who are failing to control our teachers, who are failing to show our morality, show our discipline, show our punctuality before the students, right? So second thing is that that a teacher should be punctual. Second thing, thirdly, I would say that both male and female teachers, teachers should have to keep their body and mind well. Otherwise, many teachers are saying that, sir, I am ill, I cannot take classes, and frequently they are getting ill. So if teachers get frequent, but I am not saying that any teacher will not get ill, teacher will not suffer. Definitely there might be problem. There might be, because so many viral infections are there, and viral fever is also going on. So many problems are there. Yeah, definitely, I agree. I admit all those things. But despite those things, you should keep yourself fit, bodily and mentally, so that you can come to school regularly to do your routinal classes. And if you have problem, definitely you will take leave. But it should not be a practice. It should not be a practice, right? So you have to keep your and otherwise, what happened? Some teachers are going to the classes and they are sleeping in the classes. Many teachers are just sitting like in this way. Swami Vivekananda, they are just sitting idle for 40 minutes. Can you tolerate this kind of activities and behavior of the teachers? Those who were doing so, what will they impart? What will they teach to the students? Are they teaching? Are they teachers? Those who are doing this, those who are not teaching the students properly. Okay, so I said that I always say that they should be what they should be. They should keep their body and mind well, right? By through yoga, maybe through a morning walk or evening walk or physical exercise or whatever they may do, but they will have to keep their body and mind fit, right? So these are the things. I think that before the recruitment, the recruiters of the government should take care of it henceforth. Right. Number 3, I say that number 4, I think that regular. I said that they should come regular. Number 4 and number 5, definitely regarding I would say that they should be moral. Sometimes they are saying that, sir, I have to see a doctor. So please give me, allow me to leave school before 3 or before 2:30, or I have some bank. What do other days? This type of works, if you want to do, definitely you do, but not with the compromise of the students teaching, or with the compromise of students learning. You cannot compromise with the classes. You have to attend classes. But when there is, when there is recess, when there is when there is off periods, during off periods you can go. But definitely very few in some occasions all these things are going on. But still this happens. It should not happen, right? So they should be moral. They should tell the truth to the head of the institution. That, yes, I have some personal work, I have some, because they are telling lies. I know that some of them are telling lies, complete lies. Okay. So and another thing is that if being the head of the institution, you say that please make a lesson plan and get yourself prepared before going to school. If I tell them to study, if you tell them to, because a teacher is always learner. A teacher, a good quality. How will you understand that he or she is a good teacher? You will find him or her to read. Whenever you will find, as a student or as a guardian and as a general viewer, those who are watching my video, at first, whom will you say a good teacher? A good teacher is a person who is involved in teaching or learning activities, who are constantly improving themselves, right? So you have to be, if you want to be a good teacher, if you want to find a good teacher, you will see or examine whether a person or a teacher who is calling himself a teacher, whether he is learning or whether he is increasing or developing his knowledge or not, whether he is remaining in constant learning process, right? A teacher should be updated, right? So yesterday I was attending a conference which was a global learning in the UK. There were about 140 educators from England, mainly from England, Scotland, Ireland, and in the UK, and they were saying that this is they have some other problems of, the budgetary allocation is low. There are same problems here, but I am not talking about all those things now. But I am now going to say that a teacher should be always a learner, right? So a learning should be, a teacher should constantly increase his knowledge, and he will before going to class, he or she should prepare himself or herself. Without preparing, don't go to school. But I cannot don't go to class. But being a headmaster, I see that none of the teachers are reading, none of the teachers are preparing before going to class. So this, what will they teach to the students? They are just going and seeing the book and reading the textbooks without any making understand, without elaboration, without analysis, without any explanation. What is going on? How India will become a superpower? If the teachers are not updated, if the teachers are not imparting quality education to the students. This is very hurting. It hurts me. That is why I am making video on these, because I think that if India wants to become a superpower, if our West Bengal once again wants to regain its lost glory, so definitely the students will have to increase their skill, capability and capacity. But who will teach them? Who will increase their capacity? We the teachers. It is our duty to impart proper training, proper skill development, proper learning, proper education to the students. But many of us, I will not say that all, definitely many, I have seen many good teachers, in my previous school. There, Prabhash Babu was there, and many other teachers who were, Bankim Babu was there, Timur Babu was there, so many good teachers there who were preparing themselves regularly. I was also, being an assistant teacher, I used to go to class after preparation. Similarly, I do the same thing even today. But many of the teachers are not going to school, going to their classes with preparation. That is very, very bad thing, right? That is very, very bad thing. So India will never rise. India will never be able to attain that goal, and that is my problem. My problem is that my country will remain behind than other developed nations such as the UK, USA, not UK, USA, Japan, China, Germany. So these countries will be ahead of us. So USA. So I cannot tolerate this, because my aim is, I'm a patriotic people. I am a patriotic man. I am a patriot, and I think that my country's development, my students' development means my country's development. So my country's development is being hampered by a handful of teachers. Government, I request the government of India, and similarly the government of West Bengal, to see all these things, that give more power in the hands of the head of the institutions, so that they can take disciplinary actions against those. Again, because in police department you have the senior authority can take, in BDO or in administration they can take, but the headmasters cannot take any decision. But the headmasters cannot take any bold decision. They cannot they cannot do independently anything. But rethink if you want to, because we are helpless. We are helpless. We are just the teachers. We are just the researchers. We are just the authors, and we can what we can do. We are very little people. I as an individual cannot do anything. So I say that. Yeah, definitely, government, our government of India, as well as the government, state government, and all the state governments should look at these, and they should definitely take some proper measures immediately. Otherwise, the dream of India to attain or to gain this, or to touch the $25 trillion economy by 2047 will remain a distant dream. But I don't want to make it a distant dream. I want to make it a reality. India must attain $25 trillion economy by 2047, right? So a teacher should be a good person at heart. He or she should be empathetic. He or she should be sympathetic. He or she should be a loving person. He or she should be good at heart. So that he or she, the teacher, will be a good listener, so that they can understand the problem of the students. They love the students. Okay, so without good heart you cannot love others. Whenever you are not don't differentiate between your own child and students. So my own child is my student. I do not make difference. My own child is same as a student, maybe a class 5 students, a student of class 5, maybe a student of class 10. All are equal to me. I don't make any differentiate between student and student, right? A student and my own children. So this should be, and they should be very good at heart. Because many teachers I have seen in urban areas, or particularly in Kolkata, that they are even in tension, they are in trouble, maybe family tension. Many of them have their problems in their conjugal life. Many of them are unhappy. Many of them are suffering from separation, suffering from many other ailments, bodily and mental agony, mental tension, mental distress. So many problems are there. But I say that teachers should be good at heart. Sorry, they should be they should practice goodliness. They should practice. Maybe they should be spiritual. They may be they may be moral, and they should be moral, right? Sorry. And he should be, yes, I said that spiritual. I am not talking to be religious, but I am saying that a teacher should be spiritual. That will the spirituality will help them to become good persons, right? Okay, so he or she should wear sober dresses. Some teachers are wearing very I'll not say unclean dresses, but they are wearing some non-teachingly, what I say, such dresses which do not match with our profession. Teaching there which do not match with our teaching profession. So our clothes should be good, and clothes should be good means teacher like, and our way of talking and our way of thought, our way of conversation, our way of walking, our way of what I say, our manners, our etiquette should be the top in quality among all the people in society, because we give, people take from us. So we have responsibility. We have a responsibility to the society. We have a responsibility to the nation. We have a responsibility to the students, right? So many responsibilities we are carrying wherever we go. Always we are a teacher. A teacher, once a teacher, is always a teacher. We should remember this, right? So we must know, and I say that is definitely many of the teachers do not know about etiquette, manners, all these things. So they should be, and they must know good and communicative English. Otherwise, they should communicate properly. They should not remain silent. Many of the teachers are remaining silent. They are not teaching at all. They are not teaching at all in the classes. These hurts me a lot. Some teachers are going to class with mobile phones, though, which is completely, what is it, prohibited. If they want to take mobile phones in the classes, they should take permission from the head of the institution. But defying all those things, they are breaking disciplines. If a teacher breaks discipline, how they will teach the students about discipline? If a teacher doesn't come to or attend his or her morning prayers, how will they expect that the students will be punctual? So at first, we the teachers will have to be punctual, we have to be moral, we have to be sincere, we have to be patriotic, we have to be good, we have to be moral, we have to be good at heart, we have to keep our body, soul and mind intact and good, and we should be respectful to our students. The students may be little boys and girls, but we have to respect them, we have to love them, we have to show our concern towards them. Then only I think that our students will be good. And when our students will be good, when our students will be better, when our students will be knowledgeable and skilled, then our India will be skilled. When our students will smile, our country as a whole will smile. And I think